friends, welcome back to my channel. We have a ton of Bath & Body Works MDs, so let's go ahead and jump right in. The first things that I have are a couple of hand soaps. I have the Nourishing Hand Soap with Honey Butter, Honeybee Golden Honey Blossom. We whipped through this. I don't know why we went through it so quickly. I think with these new pumps, they are dispensing a lot more product than you necessarily need. So I have to be a bit more conscientious about doing just half a pump when I pull out my other two from this line that I have. I love this scent. It smells like shampoo. I think it smells like Pantene shampoo. I really enjoyed it. Definitely seasonally appropriate, and I'm looking forward to using more of them. I also pulled out and used for Halloween the Vampire Blood. This, I think, is such an awesome soap. I get one basically every Halloween. I really enjoy it. It's almost sold out really fast this year. I went to the store when they had the soap sale and they only had one left, so I'm glad I got it. I do enjoy this scent. I really wish they'd make it into a body care because I just like the plum sort of berry note that it has. The only thing I wish it could do is I wish that when you pumped it, it was still red. I think it would be fun for Halloween. But aside from that, I used it, and I'm happy that we got through two of the soaps that we've recently purchased because it helps validate my needing to buy hand soaps. I managed to finish up a body wash. This is the Violet Lily Skye Shower Gel. This I love the scent of, but I was really forcing myself to use it because this time of year, this floral note is just too much for me. I'm definitely someone who is a seasonal scent person, and so I'm happy this is gone because I didn't want to put like a 3/4 used shower gel back in my collection, but it definitely wasn't as loved in the end because it wasn't seasonally appropriate. Same thing goes for the Capri Citrus body lotion. This is going to be one of my top 10 scents along with Violet Lily Skye, and I don't think I have any more of this in my collection, but I was using it in a project and I just wanted to finish it up because it just wasn't seasonally appropriate anymore, but it is an awesome, awesome scent. The last body care item that I have before we talk about some candles is the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Body Scrub. I, as you guys know, last semi-annual sale in the winter, went ham and bought basically one of every body care item that I could find of this stuff because I'm obsessed with the candle. I actually just pulled out my last candle from this scent and I'm burning it right now, and it smells amazing. I have to say though, I don't love it as a body scrub. The latte scent, when I smell it in here, it smells like the candle. But when I would dispense it in the shower, that latte, I don't know, soy milk scent just almost came across as a little bit sour, and I didn't like it as much. So I'm glad it's used up. I still have a body wash and I have a body cream. I'm hoping that those smell a little bit better because this just didn't translate the same way as the candle does for me. All right, now let's talk about candles. Spoiler alert, I've got some real duds. We'll start with my high note first, and that is the Vampire Blood scented candle. First off, freaking adorable packaging. I didn't even notice until far too late that the actual print here are skulls. I didn't pay attention to that fine detail, and this burned to the ground. Hardly any sooting. It didn't have any kind of weird funky smell. Yes, it was light, but it filled the bedroom. I absolutely love this. I wish all candles could perform this well, and I'm just bummed that my other ones I'm going to report out on are awful. So I have pumpkin and pecan waffles here, and as you can see, there were lots of squidgy marks on the side, and I actually drew a permanent marker mark when it started to get these puny wicks, and it started to just smell sooty and gross. I've never had a candle do it quite badly like this before. Sure, it will get puny wicks and that's okay, but for it to get puny wicks and start to smell kind of gross, I just wanted to call it a quit. I am really bummed about this because it was burning really strong, had a great scent, had to blow it out. It was almost too strong. Ben loves scents like this, especially in our bedroom. But in the end, it just didn't perform that great. So super annoyed. I'm definitely holding out. I will not chunk up a 3-wick candle. I don't want that much wax in a particular scent. Plus, it's maintenance. I'm not going to go out of my way to have to coupon with a sale, then freeze it, then pop out the wax, then cut up the wax. Why? There are so many vendors or other places I can go to get the wax already that I don't need Bath & Body Works to do that. So I was not pleased with this, would not recommend. This was this year's too, so it wasn't a great performer. Then I have Pumpkin Cupcake. Same story here. It wasn't super strong to begin with, which When you smell it on cold, God, it smells terrible now, but when you smell it on cold, it smells great. I have this as a hand cream. Love the smell of it. It basically just smells like vanilla frosting with a little bit of pumpkin spice, but this just didn't perform well. And as you can see, I called it a quit on the very bottom too. Like, I don't have time to fuss around with these kind of candles. This one I got, I think it was 75% off, and I've come to learn that unless I want to take out the wax and chop it up, the 75% off candles are typically that way because they don't perform well. Literally every candle I've purchased that was 75% off, it had 0 scent or it had terrible performance and then didn't have much scent. As I just told you guys, I am not interested in popping out wax and chopping it up from Bath & Body Works. So I don't know, I'm kind of at this point now where I am not probably going to be buying many 3-wick candles. I've already really started to curb my purchasing in general based on reviews I've been watching, but now I'm at the point where there's not even a real interest for me. I think I'd much rather deal with purchasing from D-stash groups or buying sampler packs from wax melters and just going back to wax melting, which I was doing for a really long time when I lived at home and couldn't actually have a wick or any kind of flame in my bedroom. And I just feel like now, fast forward, 6 years since that point in my life, that the wax game for companies has really like evolved in a way that it's a lot better and much more competitive. And so Bath & Body Works now can't really be producing this kind of crap for me because I'm not going to put up with it. So that is it for me. I know it took like a real negative turn there in the end, but I just almost am so frustrated with consumerism in regards to Bath & Body Works because I don't feel like they are always listening to their customers, and they're taking a direction as a company that I think is leaps and bounds different from where they were. And part of the reason why I love them was their like cute collections and their fun scents and the fact that they were really, into the collections and making sense for those collections. And now I kind of feel like they're just trying to be like everybody else. And I don't want them to be everybody else. I want them to be that same company that I used to love. So it's making me appreciate some of my hoarding a little bit more because now I'm much more interested and invested in appreciating those scents. But that is it for me. I'll talk to you guys in my next video real soon. Bye.